Well, we are T-minus 30 minutes and counting until Jeff Bezos and the passengers of the New Shepard suborbital rocket blast off for the edge of space. We should mention this is a live look here. This is the site, the Blue Origin site in West Texas. We believe the crew should be boarding shortly because it is getting close to launch time at 9 o'clock this morning. The mission, along with Sir Richard Branson's last week, opens up new possibilities for the future of space tourism. But you don't need to spend billions of dollars for the astronaut experience like they did. So here to talk about some other ways you can get that zero-G experience and what today's mission means for the space industry is Zero Gravity Corporation Chief Executive Matt Gohd. Good morning to you, Matt. Thank you for joining us this morning.
Good morning. It's nice to be with you.
Likewise, you know, we're watching this, as I mentioned, live right now, these crew members getting ready to board the rocket. Aside from this just being really cool, right, to even watch or, of course, be a part of it, what is the significance of today's mission?
Well, I think, the significance today is primarily everything that we do that advances us into space creates new technologies. I mean, the calculator, for example, came out of the initial, mission to the moon in the early 60s. So all these, we have the smartest people there are coming up with ways to accomplish a tremendous task. So I think that's the first thing is advancements in technology. And with that, advancements in technology, advancements in healthcare, how to treat people, things like that. But also, Blue Origin's mission and Jeff Bezos' dream is to really create a place for humans to exist outside of Earth. And this is the first step to it.
And I do want to get a little more into that. But before that, I want you to kind of tell me how Jeff Bezos' mission differs from Sir Richard Branson's last week.
Well, I think they're both, using space tourism as a launching to other things. Virgin Galactic is looking at doing things like hypersonic point-to-point aircraft where you could get on their plane in Los Angeles, goes up and lands in Tokyo in 2.5 hours, which basically would make waiting for sushi in Los Angeles a lot better. For Blue Origin, it's about Jeff Bezos' dream of creating actual existence for humans in space, and where millions of people will live in space, and which is a cool thought.
So I want to get into that because there's been a lot of conversations about how much of this is just billionaires buying new toys and splurging on these experiences, and how much of it will benefit humanity in the near future. So my question to you is, when roughly, I know we have some missions coming up in the near future, but you still have to have a good amount of money. When do you think it'll be accessible for the average person?
I think probably in a few years, there's going to be other accessible ways to get these experiences. There's a couple companies, Worldview and Space Perspectives, that will take you up into a balloon, 100,000+ feet, where you'll get this amazing view of the Earth. And get that perspective, and those will be much more accessible than these in the near future. But I think over time, as the prices of creating the rockets, comes down and down and down, it's always going to be relatively expensive. But I think, maybe 3-4 years from now, I would say it'll be accessible, like what we do is accessible.
Yeah, Matt, I do want to talk about your company and Zero-G, the Zero-G experience. What exactly is that, and how does your company make this somewhat accessible for people as well?
So what we do is we fly this Boeing 727-200. It's been highly retrofitted. It's the only FAA certified plane in the United States that can do this. And we take passengers up on the plane and through a series of what are called parabolic arcs. And parabolic arc is where the plane kind of goes up steeply, kind of rounds up to the top, and then comes down. You create about 30 seconds of zero gravity in that time. And we do that 15 times, creating about 7 or 8 minutes of zero gravity. Now, to compare that, which both of the guys last week and today are doing, they're going to have about 3 to 3.5 minutes of zero gravity. And they're going to have it in slightly smaller environments to do it in.
So obviously this is not going to cost millions or billions of dollars, but how much is it? You do have to save up a little bit, right?
You do, and it's $7,500, which is it's expensive. It's not for every day, but people save up. They make this their bucket list experience. We've had teachers come up where their students have done fundraising programs for them. So it's
Yep.
cheap. And the other thing is that when we'll be actually in DC October 2nd, so there'll people in the local area will get a chance to see it and participate. And we've had a cross section of thousands of people who've done this, and they range from everyday normal people. This is a dream that they've had and followed space since they were kids, to former astronauts. We've had a lot of astronauts on it. We've had Richard Branson's been on it. Elon Musk was one of our founding investors. He's been on it.
Yeah,
so
I can imagine. It's an experience unlike any other. And for those who have a passion for doing something like this, it's the most accessible thing, and you can certainly save up for it. Appreciate your insight. Thank you so much here as we count down to the 9 o'clock blast off with Blue Origin and Jeff Bezos and the crew. Zero Gravity Corporation Chief Executive Matt Gohd, thank you so much for your time this morning. You can see his website, Instagram, and Twitter information there as well. So